the daytime, I'm Stalker Net. Just a fake-ass bitch with a shitty life.
I had one chance to interest you. Miraculous Tales of LadyBug and Cat Noir, a show that managed to gather a massive fanbase and grow from a simple idea into an entire universe of its own rules, unique characters and story. Hey everyone, today we're going to discuss the first season of this show, how the characters were created and how they went from this to this. The creator of this show, Thomas Astruc, back in 2009 was like, a 13-year-old girl in a ladybug costume saving the world? Amazing! And that's how the first concept of our main character came to be. Back then, she was named Marietta, and she looked like an Asian girl. In her civilian life, she wore a red top, a short white skirt, and stockings. Interesting choice for a 14-year-old girl. The superhero costume was almost the same as the modern one. In later versions, she became more European. I feel like I'm talking about another remake. She was an Asian girl, the Netflix game, and no more Asian girl. In the next versions, she moved into Quanti Kids, where she was named Bridget. This same version also transitioned into the anime one that everyone and their mothers talk about. I'm starting to think the first thing people learn about this show it was supposed to be an anime. Finally, she was named Marinette. Apparently, the creator couldn't settle on her design. In some arts, she has dark hair, in others, blue. Same with her eye color, sometimes gray, sometimes blue. The last experiment was putting her in pink jumpsuit and that awful little bow. Fortunately, the creators realized there was too much pink and arrived at the final design, but still with the bow. I'm so glad they removed it, it was really way too extra. Adrian, he changed too, and I'd say his transformation was the most drastic. His first name, Felix. He was very cold, gloomy and selfish. And the original concept, Felix didn't fall in love with Ladybug, he just wanted to kiss her to remove a curse of bad luck. He had blonde hair and was all in black. Later, they toned him down with grey, but deciding he wasn't suitable for the main hero role, they created Adrian, and Felix was made his cousin in season 3. Cat Noir hasn't really changed at all, but if you look at his powers, the black cat used to create black holes, but now it's just the power of destruction. Adrian is more cheerful and optimistic. There are also this version of the Kane. I think that's an intermediate stage. The main villain of Kids in School Bathrooms, Gabriel Agreste. I will say right away, in the versions before Adrian, he wasn't his father. I mean, Felix and Gabriel weren't father and son. He was in total white outfit and without glasses. White hair, light grey eyes, white eyebrows. Even though they tried to recreate that vibe in later seasons, he looks way better in the concept art. Also, in 2016 another version of Hawkmoth costume was shown, version 2.0. But now, if you sit and stand up, if you stand and sit down, cause Natalie was a blonde. She looked like a completely different character, but I think this is Natalie because of strand of hair that reminded in the final version. In this version, she looked mega pompous. And time for another blonde, Chloe. Our familiar Chloe in the concept art doesn't look like herself at all. There's an opinion that Melody from Quanti Kids in her first version, but that's up to you. In this concept, she was Marinette's friend. Yeah, the same blondie with Alia and Marinette formed a trio. There's also a black and white version where she looks more like our Chloe. Okay, we've understood how the project was created, but what about the finished product? The first episode aired on September 1st, 2015 in South Korea. I wish I could say that from the very first episodes they explain everything to us, but no, they explain everything in the final episodes of season 1. There should have been a brief plot summary here, but in 26 episodes there are only 3 plot important ones. Yeah, there are 23 filler episodes here, and if you remove them, you won't lose anything story-wise. So let's talk about those 3 episodes. 2 episodes of Origins and Volpina. Origins is a 2-part episode that explains what's going on in general. Marinette, a clumsy, insecure girl who dreams of becoming a designer. On her way to school, she saves a random old man who, unbelievable, is the guardian of the Miracle Box. Adrian, a sad, lonely boy living under his strict supervision of his father, who also saves his grandpa, just like Marinette. Old man, deciding this was a 1 in a million chance, gave them the most powerful miraculouses, creation and destruction. Am I the only one thinking he should have been a bit more selective? And so our protagonist finds earring and a ring. Don't ask me how the old man slipped them to them, okay? And they appear, the Kwamis. Magical little spirits that allow the wearer to become superhero. In their costumes, they are super agile, super strong, and have superpowers. For the cat,
Cataclysm!
destruction of anything he touches. And for Ladybug, it's
Lucky Charm!
creating random objects somehow related to the plan for victory. And the second power, Miraculous Ladybug! Restoring all the damage. A dirty move actually, to fix everything so the danger level isn't that high for a 6+ audience. In the Origins, Cat falls in love with Ladybug, and Marinette falls in love with Adrian. Yeah, it's a love square. Hawkmoth, the main villain of the series. Yeah, we're only gonna talk about Hawkmoth, because in the first season we don't know who is he. He found himself a miraculous that gives out superpowers. How it works? When a person experiences strong negative emotions, Hawkmoth senses them and uses magic to create an Akuma, which flies and possesses the person. Honestly, the reasons people get Akumated are so pity that Hawkmoth could create supervillains every minute. The next 23 episodes go like this. A stupid thing happens, an Akuma, lucky charm, the end. But the last episode of the season, unbelievable. Adrian's father has a suspicious book. How great that I can walk through walls. But I won't look for other secrets, cause there's definitely no corpse of your mother there. Okay, take it.
Meanwhile,
Have you heard about Lila? Yeah, I played GTA 6. I have C6 John Lee without donations. I know a lot about psychology. Well, she's lying? No way. Well, this is Lila, a diamond rank scumbag. She breathes less often than she lies to everyone around. She flirts with Adrian cause he's rich attractive model. Marinette, out of jealousy, as Ladybug, starts roasting Lila. Lila cries and becomes the villain named Volpina, who creates illusions. A meteorite falls on the city and the new hero saved Paris. Everyone's happy, Paris believes, Cat believes, Bug doesn't, cause something smells fishy. Then Lila tricks Ladybug into a trap and our MC finds out that Volpina isn't a hero but a akumatized villain. In the end, Volpina lost and Lila held a grudge against Ladybug. I will note the episodes I personally like the most. Lady Wi-Fi. The best girl of the series get akumatized and they should save her. The evil illustrator, because of this.
I was at Marinette Dupanchang's door trying to seduce her. Ladybug told me that it was my responsibility to protect her, which is perfect since she's just a friend. This means that I could be a fuckboy in peace.
And this.
Point towards the sky and then extend it like an erection.
I'm having one right now.
Nope, not happening.
Popular, because.
Gang, we finally get to see Manon! Where could she be?
Girl, she's over there, serving cunt on stage.
Well, that's all I have to say about the first season. You can support me with like and subscribe, because for the first video this really needed. Write in the comments if I missed anything and also share your opinions on the first season. Bye!